Some people buy a property to live in. While living in that property, they consider it, you know what, it's a free living experience. I have no rent to pay. You're mistaken. When you buy a property, even if it's not for investment, that's an investment you've done. The best way to budget forward to generate more wealth is to pay yourself rent. When you start paying yourself rent, imagine you have a property that's worth $1 million. You pay yourself a rent of $100,000 a year. This is exactly what you would have paid as a rent if you were not owning that property, if you were renting it. And then you pay that rent for the coming 10 years. Cumulative, that property already itself in its own segregated bank account owns $1 million also. And that $1 million can be reinvested. We don't need to wait for a 10-year period. We can wait for a year, 2 years, 3 years, put this money together, go buy another property, and a third, and a fourth, and a fifth. Allow your property to blossom, to generate more money and more wealth. Think of it as a business. We most of the times put more money into our properties than we put in our business. Most of us have a business that we've invested in 2-3 million dirhams while we own a property which is 10-11 million dirhams. When you have such a property in hand, you need to think of it as a business. Allow it to generate as a business, create a reserve fund for it, a segregated bank account for it. You'll tell me, what if I'm paying a mortgage payment? I'll tell you, great. If you're paying a mortgage payment, that's equity added plus interest, which is the cost of mortgage. Still, pay the rent and then pay the mortgage payments from the rent. Allow your property to stand as a money-making and a profit-making entity rather than just a property. And this way, you'll be more satisfied with it. If you're an investor and you have bought that property for investment, don't use that property as a grocery. Enter end of the month, empty that drawer. You know, our grandfathers used to do that probably, some of them. Empty the drawer, put the money in your pocket, and go out, have fun, use it to live. Not really. Continue living as if you don't have the income of that property. Allow that income to accumulate in a bank. And then after a few years, that property can buy another property. Imagine 2 properties now generating wealth, generating profits, generating money. Roll it another 2 years, they can buy another property. And by the way, now they can buy properties at a faster pace. And then there are 3 properties, and 3 properties can buy probably another property every year, year and a half, maybe 2 years at most. And then that wealth generation experience will continue growing and continue going that way. And this will allow you in a period of 10 years to generate enough wealth and be called the king of passive income. If this is where you want to go in your investments, start thinking property the right way. Enjoy your day.